Greetings, everybody, and happy Thankful Thursday on another beautiful Thursday day. So, the other day, I went to Kroger and I had to do some stuff. And one of the things I had to do was I needed to do some stuff at the customer service desk. And so I walked up, stood in line, and right behind me came this younger guy, younger than me guy. And so we got there almost at the same time, but there was, we're waiting. And he says, "Are you going?" And I'm looking around. I'm like, "Is he talking to me?" He said, yeah. I said, "Are you speaking to me?" He said, "Yes." "Are you going?" I said, "Am I going where?" He said, "Are you going up to the front?" I was like, "No, not yet. There's nobody to wait on me. I've got to wait." "Well, if you don't go, I'll go." I'm like, well, "What are you talking about?" Well, there was another lady that was back there, but she wasn't ringing folk up. She was just doing stuff. And so he was so adamant about it. I just went up there. I said, are you doing this? Are you ringing people up?" She said, "No, I'm doing something else. The other lady will be back in a minute." And I said, "Okay." I went back in line and I told him, I said, "She's not ringing people up." So then he starts yelling at her, "What are you doing? Why are you not working? Don't you see these people in line?" I mean, he was going off. And then dude started pacing. And I'm like, "Okay, here we go. I need to scan. Let me scan the area so I can figure out the exit route in case something starts happening. You never know." And he was still going on and on about, "You need to work, you need to this, you need to that, and you should go." And I mean, the energy, y'all, that he was giving off, it was almost hot. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it felt like it had heat to it. I'm not crazy, but it was just so chaotic and just not good. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like, okay, I know I got to do this stuff, but if it starts getting worse, I'm going to leave. And then the lady called me up, did my thing, and then about the same time, another lady came in. He went to go do his thing, and as I'm getting ready to leave, I've got to walk past him. And as I'm walking past him, he turns around and he looks me dead in my eye and he says, "I'm sorry." You know I wasn't waiting for that. I was not expecting that. And I said, it caught me off guard. I stopped. I said, "No problem." And I kept walking. He said, "No, I am sorry." And I said, "No worries. Don't worry about it. No, no problem." And I kept walking. And by the time I got to the car, I said, I wish I had said more to him because clearly he was on 1,000 when he came in and something was going on. But what I'm thankful for is I did not meet his energy because once upon a time I would have. And it probably, the way he was, as agitated as he was, it would have been ugly. And I am so thankful. I was so thankful that I did not meet that energy. And I am so thankful that I no longer feel like I have to meet that kind of energy. Who cares? Pray for him. And that's what I was doing in that line. I was praying for him and me and everybody else that was around because I didn't know what he was going to do. But don't have to be, just be kind. Just be kind or be silent. One of the two or both. And let it play itself out because it could have been a whole different thing. The cashier lady could have been ugly with him, but she wasn't. So everybody, I guess, realized, or God realized, that this brother was going through some things, and we don't know what it is. And I wish I had said more to him after I got to the car, but I just said another prayer for him, and I went on about my way. But it reminded me, and I'm thankful that my emotional intelligence has arrived, and that I no longer feel like I have to just say stuff to people just to say stuff. We don't always have to respond. We don't. If you don't like it, don't say it. Nothing. If it's social media, you don't like it, keep scrolling. Somebody says something to you in the store, keep walking. Who cares? Even family and friends, everything is not a battle. Everything is not a war. Just remember to be emotionally intelligent and to be kind to people because folk are going through a whole lot of stuff right about now, and we don't know what it may be. So that's what I'm thankful for today, you all. I'm thankful that I am getting there and I'm better emotionally with my intelligence, and that my mouth, the filter between my mouth and my brain, is now functioning properly. So let us know what you're thankful for. Put it in the chat. As always, tell your family and friends thank you. Hug them. Hug your pets. Tell them you're thankful for them. Hug your coworkers or business partners or whoever that you love them. Tell yourself that you love you because you're amazing. As always, tell God thank you. Thank you, God, for yet another day. And I'll see you next week. You have a good rest of your day, rest of your week and weekend. And we'll see each other next week. Bye.